Hello. No, ADHD is just a tag. Um, Hi. Hi. No. ADHD is just a tag. Um, that basically says, hey, this user or this streamer has ADHD. That's about it. That's rude. Making fun of my mental illness. Rude. Rude. That should be fine. That's so rude. You're rude. I'm not rude. You're rude. I'm nervous. um, yeah, I'm definitely nervous. I've only played like the first 2-ish hours of this game, give or take. Now Rudy's not showing up even though I hate horror games. That's rude. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Also, I kept it spooky, or I tried to at least. I wonder what happens if I just. Yeah, nah, that's not gonna work. I have to have some light. You straight went bye-bye. Yep. Alright. Um. Oh man. Penumbra Overture. Same creators as Amnesia. Wildly popular horror game, which I will also be playing eventually. Uh. Love it. Um. But yeah, this is like the first game that they made, and it's spooky, it's atmospheric. Ooh, I could do that. Make it a little darker. It's a very spooky game. I'm gonna be straight spooked. Um, but I should see. I should see if anybody there. I don't know. Maybe not. All right. I think it's just time to go. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm gonna pull my mic away from my mouth a little bit. I guess it's time. Easy, normal, or hard. I'm gonna go with normal, I think. Players who are bad at action games. Normal. It suits most players. I'm most players. I'm most players. Yeah, I'll be fine. My story began in February, the year 2000. I think this game came out
For
in
my part in this allegory,
2012 or something.
I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago.
Wait. Is this not... The game just crashed. Okay, let's try this again. Huh. Um... This isn't... This is not working correctly. Because you can't even see my mouse right now. That's so interesting. Huh. It shouldn't... We're gonna do game capture. Jen! I know that name anywhere. Um... That's a follow. Thanks! Thanks for the follow. The game crashed again. Interesting. That is so interesting. Okay. So it works if I do game capture instead of display capture. That's weird. That's weird. But it's working now. It's working now. We're good. Alright, we're just gonna go into it again. February, year 2000. Crazy.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in.
We're gonna listen to this one
So
more
when
time.
he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics.
Legend.
I represented the first.
I'll be here for a while.
The man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
Northern Greenland. Oh, have fun.
It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day.
Oh,
I
Jen, love you.
considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
That would lead him into his past. Some, Jake Daniels. Finally, we're almost docked. I better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse. And I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. That is not how that worked! A good scientist always keeps a pen and paper handy just in case. What's this? Is this a can of soup? Is this a can of soup? I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so we got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. I want it. Can I take this soup? I feel like soup would be good. Wait. Squid soup? What? This fall closed in on us almost as soon as we left port. Haven't seen any landmarks for ages now. I don't know how they're managing to navigate. I'd be as good as lost at sea if I was on my own. Not a thought worth thinking. Ah, a chest. Excuse me, chair. Move, please. A bed. Pretty odorous. Glad I'm getting out of here soon. They must eat and sleep and, well, do everything else in this one room for weeks at a time. And that's why there's a bucket. Ah, more Jake Daniels. Jake Daniels. Tennessee whiskey. Yeet. Okay, let's take this piece of paper. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? Oh, this is not me. Soup. Good soup. I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need. This isn't me. This is, I guess, one of the fisherman wife's love letter. Okay. There's a desk with a flashlight in it. Flashlight switches on and off in the inventory, or hopefully with the shortcut F. Yes, it does. Everything lags a little bit at first go. Then after that it's fine. Can I take this? Okay. I feel like I need a safety raft. I feel like that would be good. Let's see here. Always travel with a padlock and a key, preferably mine's in the inventory. Go ahead and use that on the padlock. There we go. Ah, batteries. Some extra batteries for my flashlight. And a glow stick. Should come in handy. The torch runs out of batteries. I should be able to access it through my inventory or with the shortcut G. So F for flashlight, G for glow stick. That is bright. It leads out onto the deck, but I don't fancy braving that weather until I have to. Okay. Okay. Can I take this? Oh, I need to actually take my notebook. Okay. Can I take the map? I think it should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. Can I take soup? I should take the soup. I'm gonna take the soup. Okay, I can't take the soup. Alright, let's go out there. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I think I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Yeah. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit at first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and new hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. That's bright! I feel like I'm 12 playing Nancy Drew. You mean reading? So cold, don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. Oh, I'm dying. I need to get moving. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past. Is that some kind of animal? Well, if it's an animal, I'm gonna take one of these rocks. I also know that I need one of these rocks. Pick up that rock. The cold's made me weak, but I can still throw things. Frozen solid must break ice. And that's why we have a rock. Heck yeah. Come on. There we go. Oh. Can I open this? There we go. Go down. I don't want to die. No, it's a game? Nancy Drew's a game? It's a book series. I know because I read some. I didn't know that was a game. I hear whispers. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? Oh wow, that's like a good 14 feet, probably something like that. Empty boxes of ammunition. Yep, that's ammunition, all right. Steel rod. Hello? Oh! A flare. And a hammer. Let's see, I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse. I reckon if I hold down right mouse after the backswing, I should still be able to look around. Hit. 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 Wait. A metal shelf. Oh, hello! Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Empty boxes of ammo. Anything could be inside. Well, why don't we break it open and find out? Nothing. Yeah, there's the stabbing motion. It's a wooden door. I hope it's open. Oh, I can't interact with things with the hammer out. A flare. It's stuck. There must be something in the way. Another flare. Skyrim has taught me well. Oh, why do they have to be empty? Boards. Oh, I can move that. Okay. I'm scared. I hate... Okay. There we go. Hello? How about I just leave? Can I leave? Can I just like stack some of these barrels and leave? I should leave. Emergency exit procedures. Too bad I can't read them. Alright. Looks like there's two ways. Two ways they go to the same place. I won't disappear for a hot while I bleach the shirts. Good luck. Okay, thanks. Satch is seriously solid. It won't open my hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep something out or in. Okay. Well, I found what was blocking the door. Hi. I forgot that that happened. Sorry, that's terrifying. Yeah. Can I not? Can I just... How about instead I don't? Why? Oh, man. I don't know where this leads or what's waiting for me, but unless I want to starve to death, it's my only option. Besides, maybe this place has something to do with my father. I have a feeling whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below the ground, protected by two solid metal hatches. Located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. Ooh. I'm gonna go into voice actor mode. I'd never given it much thought before. I hate myself. But I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did was when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me. Friends, parents, teachers were too scared or too far away. Oh, that's bullying. He's talking about bullying. Yikers. I jotted down a note just in case. I don't remember how to get to the notes. It's not J? N. I'm sorry? Apparently, I heard a dog. Like, that would be virtually invisible, and for some time I should get my night vision back, provided I stay still. Okay, let's look at my notes. That's not what to-do list. The entrance to the cave was caved in, there must be another way out. Okay. A map. Okay, so I'm there. Explosives. That sounds fun. I heard a ping on Discord. Uh, uh, um, office storage. Uh, let's go to the office first. I'm so scared. Okay. Office. And I can run. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go to the office. We should go to the office. Oh yeah, that thing. It's an old artifact. Might have broken that. I hope I broke that. Drawers. Good old drawer. Ooh. Beef jerky. Still good after all this time. Let's see. Cabinet drawers. More beef jerky. Pills. Painkillers. No more. Ooh, a flare. We like flares. Rotting wooden shelves must be the added moisture from the grate. This whole room is putrefying. Chest for storing valuables. Well, hopefully it has some. It's locked. I need a key. There's another desk. And where there's a desk, there's probably a key and a note. Copenhagen Post, Monday 17th, August 1930. So 70 years ago. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine? Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that mind-altering chemicals naturally sewn into the rock. Sewn? Sewn. Sewn into the rock. I always say soon instead of sewn first. Sewn into the rock. Maybe the cause of high suicide rates at a Greenland mine. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, first became interested in the workers of the northwestern lead mine last year. They discovered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, well, there can't be that many people, so if they do, you know. Local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high, at 46 deaths per 100,000 populace, compared to the national average of 29. On further investigation, hold on, let's try it again. Experts diagnosed in many of the miners symptoms in common with the earlier stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH 4 formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties, may be present in the rocks. Few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit spirits known as the Turngate, Turngate? I don't know, Turngate, live in the mountains. The university is waiting the results of chemical testing. Studies continue. That's interesting. I got a key. See if there's anything in this shelving unit. Doesn't look like it. What's that? No, typewriter. What's this? Big Book of Explosives, 1923 edition. Black Match Fuse, Dynamite, TNT, Armstrong's Mixture. Okay, that sounds good. See, the thing is, I know I gotta touch it, I just don't wanna. Batteries! It's a picture of a British platoon. It must date back to World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into some kind of bunker. Oh yeah! Wow. Alright, let's touch the weird looking artifact. A man, an old man, clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know this man before me is Howard. I call him Father. It gets so bright. What the heck? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Let's touch it again. I may never get used to that. I hate the whispers. I may never get used to that. Okay. Wait, were these always here? Were these always here? Officer's log. 15th of August, 1945. So during World War II. Or, yeah. Command bunker, emergency airstrip Zulu. Weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergencies drills carried out. Routine runway, not runaway. Maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance be carried out twice weekly from here on in due to increased snowfall. One wounded. The one wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. Two of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. Ugh. I take partial responsibility for this, and that I allowed them access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storage room, and I'm sure that's where they learned the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I realized he's British, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office, and will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined, and the engine man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. This base is so disconnected sometimes. I feel as if this war could end, and we might not even hear about it out here. True. Supplies requisition order, dynamite for excavation purposes, 7 bayonets, not necessary in my opinion, but procedure states we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing the dang ice that forms on the external hatch. 1 pair of reading glasses, category 7C, in order for myself. My glasses are in rather a poor state of repair and could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified from potential bomb damage. An excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. One point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after marshal duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover, and if I can't discover the source of the light which constantly emanates from it. Chief and CEO M. Major. And Baxter, which I think is might be used in the explosives. Baxter for a black match fuse. Okay. So much history in this place, tied up in the words and left to decompose. Guess it's time to leave. Oh god, is there something down with me? I can't wait for whatever's around that corner. I need to hide. Nice doggy, nice doggy, nice doggy. Please go away. Please go away, please go away, please go away. Jesus, I've never been this scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, I'd better not stare it out. Anything within my field of vision might panic me, and then I'm a goner. Peek. I'm really scared. It went this way, right? Can I get behind this? No. I can get behind it here, though. I hear it, I hear it, I hear it, I hear it, I hear it. It's on my right side. It's locked. Dude, I'm so scared. Oh, I'm so scared, guys. I'm sorry. Thought I heard something. As heavy as it looks, though, it should serve as some sort of weapon if I have to defend myself. I can hear the growls, but I don't see him. Going in. I'm going in. Okay. Locked from the other side. Does that mean there's someone still inside? I can hear chattering. Thank God, maybe I can find some answers. Check down a note just in case. There's boots here too. No, to-do list. I found the locked door in the middle of the mine. There's a locked door with odd noises coming from behind it in the storage. Okay. It's locked. What's this? Okay. Gas equals dead. Okay. Lighter plus fuel equals fire, happy face. Spiders equals representation of a scorched writhing spider. Oh. This shows some kind of trapdoor, but I can't see where it would be. What's this? Oh. A storage crate for transporting ore, I suppose. There's a draft coming from the base. Hello? Oh! More drugs! And batteries! And one of these things again. It was different, but the same that time. Like I had more control, but over what? Okay. Can I use these heavy rocks? Something? This trapdoor must lead deeper into the rock, some kind of basement. Oh, it opens up like that. Okay. Looks like someone's removed the ladder from these hooks with a pretty blunt saw. Well, please stop. It looks as if this basement caved in years ago. Something's tunneled through here more recently, though. Jeez, what sort of creature makes these markings? Was that a spider? I don't like spiders. I don't either. Spiders in small places. I don't know if I can go through with this. I think I can hear the pitter patter of tiny feet. Okay. The ladder? Fantastic. So here's the thing. I have both arachnophobia and claustrophobia. So I would just nope out of here, as quick as possible. Let's put that on there. Yeah. And I'm gonna take this. Because I feel like I'm gonna need it. And I left it. I just left. There's nothing else down here. Okay. Let's go down the middle one. Steam. I can hear a little pitter. What is that? Horrible sight. Luckily it's mummified, or else the smell would be awful. Oh, it's a dog. Poor doggo. Dried, dusty old bags. I hate the pitter patters. Oh, this is brighter. Day 1. I begin this record, still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value, despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous. My aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives, and to that end I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Those I hide from? Are there other people? Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. I forecasted that day the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location, and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. Day 3. Day 6. My first mistake. Also, I'm gonna get really into the story here, um, because that's something that they're really, really good at. Fictional, it's super good at story. Um, so I'm gonna try to really get into it. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions in going outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I have only found danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously, could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some pieces of feral creature which seemed to have made this old mine its home. Some species, not pieces. Some species of feral creature. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine. The key for which I still have in my pocket, so I need that key. Within that area I discovered this storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learned, I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19, 13 days later, almost 2 weeks. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Day 34. Over a month alone. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. Uh, it's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Day 35. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I have had since the incident. By lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath the storeroom in the name of science to discover more about these creatures' natural habitat. He's eating the spiders. Day 50. For 4 days now, I have been surviving solely off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled at me once more when the batteries in my torch died and I made a second life-saving find. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rather hearty meal. And another flare. Okay. Well, I need to get past this. The steam could blister flesh from bone in an instant. I know I've seen it happen. Ow! I moved! If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I would say that it looks like an eggshell. Oh no. Day 71. My earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I am concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable. 1. I have no source of light. 2. I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside. 3. The spiders are so tasty. Ugh. Day 100. Over 3 months. From the marks I have been making on the walls and my scribbled diary entries, which in the dark may amount to an illegible scrawl. Today is the 100th day of my new life. Also, I think after an amount of time in the dark, your eyes actually become blind. So, I don't know how long that is, though. It's got to be a while. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plundering their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I could be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails and I am never recovered, I hope at least that my study of, and indeed involvement with, these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point in natural history. The greatest names in modern science got there more through fluke than talent, and it appears that this rule has extended itself to my discovery of this delicious new species. I hate that he's enjoying this, at least eating them. I only pray that the second rule deems my breakthrough too insignificant, for all great discoveries tend to consume their inventor. I we're gonna wait. And now. That's a lot of rumbling. I don't like it. Finally, this must be all that's left of the basement storage. That log looks rather worse for wear. Well, I've got a hammer! Nice. A chest. Open. Batteries. Fluid lighter gas. Hospital. Wait, what did that say? Yeah, fluid lighter gas. A lighter refill canister. This should fire up now. Hospital gray. Okay. Oh! There you go. I turned off the gas. That all I came down here for? I guess so. I hate the crawling. Oh, that's not the way to go. I hate. What was that? Oh! A follow! I thought it was the game! Oh my gosh, thank you! That scared the crap out of me! Oh man! Woo! But yeah, it said it said something about blood. That is a lot of it. That's a lot of blood. Hello? Friend. A pencil. Can I take the pencil? Maybe I can stab somebody's eyes out. Or something's eyes out. Nothing in the drawers. Oh man. Skip the crap. Oh, I forgot about that. looks like an internal organ. Maybe an animal tongue. Oh! Okay. The largest spider I've ever seen with its gut carved open. Knife? Knife, maybe? He cut it open with a pencil. I found the key. Hold the key. Oh, man. Well, I got the key. Date 200? He's been here for almost 2/3 of a year. It has been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders with whom I've shared my existence for the past 8 months, partly due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory. 8 months. That's more than 200 days. He might have, yeah, he might not know. Not too long ago, their behavior became overtly aggressive, so I've attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secured myself with one of the smaller rooms above it, the only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I've been recovering from a minor operation which I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work, so anesthetic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my penknife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough, a simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick glue-like substance forming on my tongue and was forced to accept that it had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. It's his tongue. He cut out his tongue. Day 300, almost a year. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I've escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mind system, a cave-in has occurred, blocking any further progress. I was forced to return and accept whatever end life has in store for me. I still hear my aggressive little friends scratching on the door to my cell. Spider, spider, carved into the wood with a knife. Him chasing the spiders? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Why did I go back in there? Lots of blood went into the room that was locked. This hole isn't large enough for a man. Not that I'd go anywhere near it, even if it was what brewed out of this tunnel. Beef jerky. This man had beef jerky here this entire time. Poor guy. He was eating spiders. Okay. I found the key. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back out. I don't want to go back. Why did I do this to myself? No, I want to play these games. I bought them. I own them. I want to play them. I'm so terrified. Okay. Just a growl. Just a growl. No reason to be scared. It's just a puppy. It's I'm gonna go ahead and close this, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and block it, actually. I think, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's good. Mining slag? I don't know what mining slag is. Ancient bags of crumbling cement. Stop, please. Yeah, I did that. I did that. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I know that there's another one in here. And I'm really scared. I know I'm pretty much just staying crouched. It's because I don't really like when things run at me. Hello? Okay. Oh no! There's a keypad! I can't go in here! Where am I? I'm at the workshop. Did I go to storage? Yeah, I did go to storage. Uh... Uh... there's a keypad. Eh. Okay, that didn't work. Is there anything in my notes? Did I... Spider hater's note? Uh... I don't think there is. No! To-do list. Must be another way out. Okay. Let's go to explosives. Still some juice left in the lamps. What's behind here? Hiding space. That's it. What? I thought I heard my girlfriend say something. Let me just, I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not missing, um, okay. Nope. Cool. We're good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anybody's chats on YouTube. And I'm not. Okay, so that is just old carts and other scrap. And that's what we have to blow up. Okay. This must be the only exit, and it's caved in. I love my workshop. It is too great a hunting ground to let others gorge their faces. One cannot help. It is too great a hunting ground to let others gorge their faces. One cannot help but for those without such delicate mousy morsels on which to munch for red 8 ravenously of their flesh today, and shall continue to do so. This is possible thanks only to the button pad I installed on the door. And yet Red's mind is working somewhat backwards today. 8412. 8412. Okay. Let's go 8412. Let's go back to the office. I don't want to pet the doggy. No, thank you. No petting that doggy for me. Gotta go. Okay. 8412. Let's go. Okay. Okay. I can stand up. I can stand up. Brilliant. One step closer to setting off those explosives without losing any vital parts. What did I get? A string. I got a string. Can I grab something here? These look like they've seen some use in their time. Can't have much fun working down here. Can't have been much fun working down here. In fact, it must have been pretty god-awful. Probably. It's a spare wheel. Looks like this hole's at least 3 feet below the surface. The light's been refracted through all that ice. A pickaxe! Computer's right. I'm definitely catching my eye on these rocks. A pickaxe! All the things you need to be a successful carpenter. Actually, yeah. What is this? Is this a planer? What is this? This looks ancient. It's so old that I don't even know what it could have been used for. Yeah, I got no clue. Looks like maybe a planer. Hi. A flare. We're touching that last. Hello? I hate when it does that. I really do. We're gonna touch the artifact. These must be tied into what's going on here. If I keep experimenting, I may discover something useful or have a heart attack. I'd probably have the latter, honestly. That looks... It looks almost alien. You know? Big saw blades. Worn and torn, yet the edges sharp to the touch. Really? Because if it rusts, that's... More spider webs. I hope the hole was there before the spiders and not the other way around. Yo. An electric fence. And it's been put up recently? I better find a way to get over. So someone's still alive down here. is what I'm hearing. A flare! Just looking at these webs makes my skin crawl. Yeah, I mean same. Let's get out my hammer. Heck yeah. But we need these planks for that electrifrad vent. Gotta get over that bad boy. There we go. One. Can I use these now? Okay. I'm gonna use as many of these as I can so that I don't shock my shins. Little alliteration there for you. Oh, come on. Please stop. Please. Please? Please? Thank you. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. 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 Making a bridge. Making a nice bridge. There's one more. Making a nice bridge. Let's, oh, man. Okay. Why? Why did they all move? Ow! Oh, I could have moved this over. Haha. How am I looking? I'm fine. Battery's off. Explosives. Locked. The door does look very weak and old. Mr. Hammer doesn't seem to be doing it. How about Mr. Pickaxe? Score. Score 1 for the boys back home. Perfect. A gunpowder keg. There's a small hole at the top though, not big enough to reach in. So we just take the entire thing and there's a flare. Nope, that's dynamite. These look like homemade cherry bombs. Very small explosives, probably soaked through by now. That's unfortunate. Painkillers. Well, what if? Huh. Soaked in Baxtrin so the gunpowder should stick. Rather, I pray the gunpowder sticks. This. Oh no. Oh, what if? It actually worked. Try gunpowder, that's what I need. A fuse. I made a fuse. Okay. But I still need explosives. I don't want to leave. Why can't I just get out through there? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I gotta find another barrel of gunpowder or something. Nice doggy. Where is doggy? There was doggy. He saw me, he saw me, he saw me, he saw me. Maybe if I go this way. I'm sorry that it's so dark. But I am terrified. Any explosives lying around? Oh, I have to go towards the doggy. Okay, that did work like I thought it did. Thought it would. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. TNT. But I don't see a fuse. I have a fuse. I don't want to risk this thing going off before I'm ready. Okay. Please turn away. Please go away. looking the other way. Once I blow this thing up, I gotta book it. Okay, put this in there. Fuse. Got the fuse sorted, one spark, and the thing should go up in a tree. I just hope that it doesn't take me with it. Yup. The dog did care, it did care. Please go away. It's leaving. I made it! When I look back, I can't think what spurred me to go deeper into the mine. Perhaps it was arrogance at still being alive, or something as ridiculous as facing adversity and coming out on top. No, I know I would have been better off starving or being mauled to death than kickstarting the chain of events that led me to end up here, writing to you. I just hope, once you understand my story, you will have what's necessary to put an end to this tale. I certainly didn't. He did. Are we? He's dead. I think is what it's saying is that he's dead. Um. Huh. Okay. Okay. New portion. Um. And you can open these and close them. I wonder if there's anything useful in one of these. Probably not. Was I still crouching? Yes, it was. Power room. Sure, let's go in the power room. The nose down here is so alien compared to the way sounds travel on the surface. That rifle almost sounded. I didn't get it. Power room. Propane gas, highly pressurized. There'd have to be some kind of backup system for the electricity. I think this might be a part of it. Let's check out the power room. Why not, you know? It looks control. Batteries. I'm still pretty good on batteries, but Steelberg generator type 7G. Congratulations on your purchase. Quick start guide. Ensure the area surrounding the 7G is clear of equipment and personnel in case of overheating. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. Begin grease flow, ensuring leakage is minimal. Turn main valve. Confirm primary flow. Pull main operation lever. I always want to say lever, but it's a lever. Check energy output. Your unit should now be fully functional. Okay. This thing's huge. Must be about 3.5 megawatts, but it's pretty old. Certainly enough to light a few bulbs, though. Their blind experimentation never achieves anything or something. The note. What was the note? The main generator won't run without its starter motor being powdered. Gotcha. Could be the letter I. The symbol's worn out, but I should be able to work out what all this does. So 1, 2 squiggles, hydraulics, fluid. Definitely lost this one. Looks like industrial fuses. Okay, so main. That battery. That should have sparked this starter motor. I suppose we can't get by without a battery after all. Oh. Generator spare parts. Batteries. Oh. How convenient. Oh. I get it. And now we push it. I'm just gonna keep smacking it. Nice. The walls of the hole aren't as uniform as the rest of the shafts, but why dig it out by hand? No, I can't do it because there's things in the way. Oops. Okay. Down we go. That's a big battery. Also, how did that survive the fall? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the whispering. I'm not interested. I don't like that. Oh man. Get me out of here. Alright, let's turn all this stuff off. Now, I do remember that I need a fuse. One of these fuses is gonna blow, and I'm gonna need a fuse. Did I touch that? I don't think I did. It feels as if I'm leaving my body for just a moment, but not just hovering around like I go someplace. What are these things? Your guess is as good as mine. Okay. Let's put the battery. Okay. So, it said generator. Okay. sure that okay, connect, confirm secondary flow. Okay, so secondary, cooling, steam, grease, main, and then pull it. Okay. Let's see if I do this correctly. So, secondary. Okay. Gonna need to go over this again. Secondary. Cooling. I'm going to guess this is cooling. Release excess steam, grease, and then primary. Release excess steam. You've got to be steam. Grease. And primary. I should check the fuse box. Oh no! A fuse blew! Oops. It's a pretty big fuse, but it's still broken. Smack somebody in the head with it. Yeet. Oh no, I need a fuse. I know that there's a dog in here. I'm sorry? Won't open without power. Oh. Okay. I think I remember now. Can't break those. What's this? Radios. Comms equipment. Can't be within signal range. That noise, for some reason, I really don't like it. I gotta get a grip. I wanna turn it off. It's really freaking me out. What's this? 12th of January of 72. Boys, I'd come have a word with you myself, but I've got more important things to do than mess around making sure you're all doing your jobs properly. Now, I know there's a certain amount of camaraderie between you lot, playing pranks and jokes on each other. It comes with the territory, and that's fine, so long as you don't add me to your list. God knows you need something to keep you entertained down here. However, you all know full well that Penrose has some very deep-seated issues with his height, so anyone who thought it'd be a good idea to sabotage his generator, then hide all the spare fuses on the top shelf in the storeroom, would quite clearly need his head examined, you get me? In other news, Jones, I want that inventory done yesterday, and the rest of you, it's not all fun and games, you hear? On a serious note, another radio's gone missing, and you better hope to God, it's the first time God has been lowercased, that means one of you's lost it, because stealing ain't a pretty word in my book. It's the third one this month, which means the amnesty, when coming clean, is fast coming to a close. Then there will be repercussions. Got it? Repercussions. What's strange is you're all supposed to be working in pairs, so nobody should be able to get their hands on a rodeo without the other spotting it. When I find out who's responsible, I'm gonna find out how they got away with it so long, and then I'm gonna fling them out into the snow and leave them there. They'll just disappear into the night, just like all those radios. Harvard, lead mine foreman. He seems like a swell guy. I can lean? these. Oh my gosh. These spare radio parts don't look spare at all. They almost look like they've been put here recently. Box. Oh, it says fragile. Radio. Comm radio. The beeping coming from the speakers. Maybe there's someone out there after all. That's a message in Morse code, but I don't know Morse code. I know it's a message, but that's all I got. Okay. Storage room. Is that this maybe? Ah, yeah. How much on the shelf? Save for that manual. And beef jerky. Hello, be careful. Oops. Oh, the fuses all the way up there. Fuses. It says 50 amp fuses, but the box is empty. Oh, batteries. Eh, eh. How do I reach it? Emergency procedures. In the event of an emergency, all mine workers are asked to follow the standard emergency procedure detailed in the leaflet. I don't think this is that important. Okay, first off, we're gonna get the fuse. Heck yeah. A Morse code pamphlet? Not too shabby. One, two, three. Two, three, four, five. So 5, 7, 3. 5, 7, 3, 8. 5, 7, 3, 8. 5, 7, 3, 8. 5, 7, 3, 8. 5, 7, 3, 8. Interesting. 5, 7, 3, 8. Well, I've got the parts. We should go and start the generator. I know that the dog is going to come through when I open that. Five, 7, 3, 8. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So, secondary cooling. Steam. Grease. Primary. haven't read the instructions right. Oh, maybe this is grease. Okay, hold on. We'll do... That took considerably longer than I thought. It looks like a unicorn threw up in the sink. Jeez. Ah. Okay, so secondary cooling, steam. This has got to be steam. Grease, primary. Hey! I say mission accomplished. Are you hungry? You want Alfredo? Yeah, I'm hungry. I can eat Alfredo. Hey! Now, what does that 5738 mean? That's a dog right there. Maybe it'll go away. Normal or the Tuscan stuffs. Let's go with Tuscan. I'll try Tuscan. I love that this is gonna be on the video on YouTube. These all go up on YouTube, by the way. So if you miss out on anything, don't worry. It's gonna be up on YouTube. You can watch at your leisure. Okay, you moved a little bit.
Good day. Good day, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Well, I hope that your ears are working better than your tongue, so that you might use them to listen to my words. You have turned on the light at the end, beginning and middle of the tunnel, but some things remain shrouded in darkness. My Morrissey message I hope has helped, but what you need now is to the wall hole to the right of the fence. Go now, there is no time to explain. Well, in fact, time is one of the few things we have in abundance down here. What surprises are spoiled by such catty curiosity.
The hole to the right? Does it mean that? But the doggy's there. What was that number? 573. Yep, that opened up. It didn't let the dog out. We're gonna go up the stairs. Hopefully he can't see me. Please go away. Please just keep walking. The answer is no. Nerd alert. Hi, Morgan. Oh, Morgan, Noelle is on Twitch. You probably won't be able to see your messages. I think you two have met before. Like way before, back when I was streaming on who approved this? Okay, I'm gonna wait until he's there, and then I'm just gonna book it. He said the hole to the right of the fence. Ow. Okay. Hi. I should go to the YouTubes. I mean, you can. It's fine either way.
Ah, my memory is like something with a great many small holes. We shall be needing to perform some minor demolition work so that we might one day meet again. For this task, we shall require the use of a large, earth-eating metal monster, and that monster is thirsty for juice from the place where things are kept. By the way, you can call me Red. It's not my name, you understand, but I am sure you will agree it is a name rather similar to a cardigan. Fetching when worn correctly.
Sure. There's a dog outside. There's a dog out there. um. mm, mm, really? What was that? Sparks. Okay. Tool shed. Tool shed. Did people kick things in the tool shed? A saw! Okay. I think that's a cement mixer. Saw, batteries, a flare. Xena report 66B, phase 9, NO 9002. NO Domini 1992. What, this man's definitely ignoring my question? What question? No, I didn't. Oh. I didn't see it. I should fight him. You can fight me if you want, I guess. What? What is that noise? Am I being messaged on Discord? I don't know, there's a beeping noise somewhere, I don't know. But I'm starved. Hey, listen, no, I'm good on tea. I mean, I'm almost finished, but I should drink water. Because I haven't, like, had any water today. Followed by the chief, attending Xeno officer for the eyes of the leading installation officer only. Oh, then I'm not gonna look at it. I lie. Leader. I don't like that. Unlike the other findings, 66B appears to be of manufactured rather than natural origin, and so warrants additional interest and, need I say, security. The bulk of substance 63 was discovered only 6 yards from where artifact 66B was buried. Where's 66A? Interesting. And appears, at least in part, to consist of a solidified form of 63 with a number of operable appendages. The artifact emits a low level of light from a seemingly inexhaustible energy supply, suggesting its origin is indeed as was expected. Of course, the ramifications of this fact are clear and appropriate measures are already being taken. Progress in becoming enlightened as to the purpose of the device, if needed, it served a purpose in the traditional sense at all, has been slow. Following protocol to the letter, I assigned my secondary officer to the artifact on Phase 7, only for him to go missing the following day. He eventually returned to the site from a previously uncharted area of the mines, presumably having discovered a new route, avoiding the cave-ins. At this stage, we can only assume what transpired, since he remains in a state of disorientation. Far be it from me to question the decisions of the elevated cast, but I am struggling to understand the necessity of conducting standard scientific testing in this case. I, of course, have full faith in the abilities of the research team put together and sent here by my immediate superior. I simply wonder whether their time might be better employed on the main site. So this isn't even the main site. Nevertheless, it is comforting to know that the actions of every member of this organization are carefully choreographed and controlled by those far outranking myself, both in stature and wisdom, and with this in mind, I feel fully justified in filing an official request for further manpower. We have already lost a number of workers to unforeseen events, largely while engaging in the studies mentioned earlier, and further investigation of the area calls for volunteers to carry out tasks altogether too hazardous in nature to risk the well-being of more elevated organization members. In particular, the tunnel system above the secondary site requires immediate cartography. Interesting. Need water? I don't think so. A bit. I'm good for now, though. Thanks. Another than too long to be nice. Yeah, that's true. Morgan, were you ever nice to me? Oh, another flare. Hey, give. Thank you. Not flare. Dynamite. Oh, I can chuck the dynamite if need be. I'm gonna take this. I wonder... Guess not. Auxiliary shaft. No. Storage and excavation. That's where I need to go. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm there. I'm headed towards storage. Excavation is there. Okay. One more time. Storage is there. Excavation is there. Okay. I hear... Doggo. That's okay. Storage is right here.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my help like you would a puppy, freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left. I'm sorry. Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient pet. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
Take the second right from the closed door. Doggo, 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 doggo. Help. You don't see me! Oh, okay, I'm dead. I heard myself scream from the other room. That's funny. Oops. Come on. Okay, so he could see me. You know, it's fine. Okay, can I look in my notes real quick? Found a great door leading deeper into the complex, but it's barricaded with a piece of wood on the other side. Need some way to shift it. Beyond the fence to the right, there should be a hole, or perhaps an access point to reach further into mine. Found a great door leading deeper into the complex, but it's barricaded with a piece of wood on the other side. Need some way to lift it. The saw? Possibly? Where was that? Ow! Gosh dang it! Ah! Now that I've actually died to it, it's going to become less scary and more just of a nuisance. You heard yourself from my stream? That's one way of putting it, but thank you. Yeah. Let it be known that your scream scared the crap out of my boyfriend. You know what? Worth it. Yeah, it's worth it. I need to hear that one more time. Oh, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've jotted down a note just in case. Okay.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my help like you would a puppy freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left.
Wait for it.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient pet. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
I'm hoping those explosions... Nope. It's coming back, it's coming back, it's coming back. I didn't think it would just drop it! Ow. Did I kill it? I didn't kill it. Wait, does it not know where I am? Holy crap! No! I wanted to eat it! Okay. What the heck? There's two of them! Get back here! Get back here! Thanks for warning me. I just saw your hand and it scared the crap out of me. My gosh. Yeah. Huh?
Do you want enough for leftovers?
Sure. He's got headphones in and I've learned that I shouldn't play none. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Jeez, Okay. Hold on. Okay, there's no way to do that. Okay. Do I not chuck this? Fuck! Just kill me. Come on. There you go. Gosh dang it. We live for the accidental girlfriend jump scare. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That literally scared me so bad.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my help like you would a puppy freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all I'm sorry. Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient, uncontrollable, and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But
Killed it.
we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept.
That
Take
worked
the second
out!
right from the closed door, and
Maybe I should
you
have
will
warned
find
him.
what you seek.
Maybe I did. Hey, wait a minute. That's rude. That's so rude. You want some beef jerky? Get back here. Ow! Okay, I think it's dead. Alright. We only have spaghetti, we don't have... Oh no. I forgot about that doggo. I don't have any more dynamite to fight him. So... Maybe go this way? There's another one. Ow! Whoa! Okay. Um, let's try the saw. I knew it would work. Okay. This is officially farther than I've ever gone. And there's another dog. Yeet. Ah! I missed! There's another one! I missed. No, get back here. You don't run from me. Ow. Come on. Come on. These controls are so bad. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna call it there. I've been playing for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm gonna call it there. Um, you can fight those, which is interesting. So that's fun. So we know that. We know that for next time. It's just very difficult to actually swing the thing. To swing the pickaxe. Interesting. Yeah. So that's gonna be the end of part one. I'm gonna finish this game. Because I think it's really good. Um, but this will be the end of part one. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the follows. I got 2 followers this stream, which is great for me, honestly. Uh, on Twitch, and then thank you also for coming by on YouTube. I'm figuring things out still. I think I finally figured out the multi-stream. So that's cool. And tomorrow there will also be a stream at 7 o'clock where me and 2 of my friends play Phasmophobia. If you don't know what Phasmophobia is, it's basically like a paranormal investigation team goes and investigates paranormal activity. And you gotta figure out stuff and whatnot. You gotta figure out what kind of ghost it is or what kind of thing it is. Um, it's really cool, and I've wanted to play it, and I finally got a couple people to play it with me. So tomorrow, 7, that's the 30th, at 7 p.m. Hopefully I'll see you there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.